The advances in wireless communication has led to exponential growth in mobile devices, which the telecom industry have specified a new standard called 5G to meet the growth in network demands. This is also a new opportunity for developers to deploy applications that take advantage of lower latency networks. The first thing you want to know about 5G is it uses something what's called millimeter waves, or short radio signals. This requires new maximum data that is allocated on the frequency scale between 30 to 300 GHz. These radio waves are widely used in modern day technology, particularly in telecommunication. This will require shorter wavelengths than previous networks, meaning they cannot travel the long distance, which brings me to my next feature. To make sure the signals are able to travel farther without fading, small cell towers will be installed within the area to handle the signalling. They will be placed no less than 60 and no more than 300 meters apart. 5G will also be transmitted from satellites, so that if you're living with really poor connection or far away on farmland, you'll still be exposed to radiation. Researchers and health professionals alike have concerns for the high-frequency millimeter radio signals that 5G uses. Like I said before, many small cells will be installed in close proximity to people. Let's say you're sitting on a bus. You could be the only one without a mobile phone, but everyone around you could be exposing you to radiation due to the high-frequency radio signals that 5G is producing. These reports are alarming and can be cause for fear. 5G signals cannot penetrate human skin and bone. Most of the radiation in this range of frequencies is in the form of heat, which does not destroy human tissue during transmission of radio waves. Right now, you don't have to live next to a cell tower. If you are concerned about it, you can move away. But once they have these cell antennas everywhere, you won't be able to do that. It may not seem all bad, but by the end of this video, let's see if you've changed your mind. Number 3. The government may use 5G as a weapon. What I'm going to discuss here is what these systems could be used for if controlled by the wrong hands. The capabilities of the 5G cellular network could be used as a weapon against the civilian population. It could be used by our own government if they ever get evil enough, or be taken over and used by a foreign power as a terrorist act or as an act of war.
Come with me.
Theoretically, they could either cook the town as a whole or point the energy at a specific person and cook them alive. Number 2. 5G has increased the chance of all sorts of diseases. 5G will operate on a wavelength known as millimeter waves. These waves, as I mentioned earlier, can't go through buildings and other obstructions. That's why so many base stations and cell towers will need to be built. All these short millimeter waves could cause a host of really big health issues. Low doses of RF radiation over a long period of time, 10 years, increases the risk of cancer. Millimeter waves, or MMWs, are also linked to heart disease. Some research also indicates MMWs have the ability to penetrate the corner of the eye and cause all sorts of diseases. RF radiation is also known to have a thermal effect on our bodies, which the ability to change our cell structure. This type of radiation is also known to break the blood-brain barrier, the body's last line of defense against toxic chemicals. As I mentioned, we don't know a lot about the health implications of 5G radiation, but we do know 4G and other RF radiation sources are very likely the root cause of many diseases and ailments we face every day. Low doses of RF radiation over a long period of time are linked to cancer, headaches, depression, anxiety, sleep issues, and other ailments. Number 1. 5G could affect the health of our plants. 5G could affect the health of our plants. One study indicates high levels of RF radiation can prevent plants from growing and having the nutrients we need to survive. It's patronizing but true. 5G is a real thing, something you should be aware of. If you're watching this right now, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and spread the word about this new generation of technology. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.